Yeah, we're live.
Didn't know you were gonna do that.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Just swinging out the gates.
What up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of
Hello to all our fans.
the two of them.
The Just Be... I thought we were going to go together.
Well, I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah, I didn't actually tell you that. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3.
The Just Because podcast.
I didn't like that.
That was lit.
I didn't like that. Hey,
that
guys.
didn't feel like us at all. Anyway, hi, guys. Welcome to our first...
We say guys.
Sorry.
Hello, Ellie, Sophie, Kennedy, Jackson.
That's it.
Josie probably won't
Maybe
even
our
watch
mothers.
this far.
Our mothers are not going to watch
Hannah,
this far.
Maybe.
Hey, all of our squad.
Hey to our 4 friends. Wahoo! Thank you for watching us and supporting your local businesses.
Which apparently we are. Didn't know we were a business, but okay. Anyway.
To anyone who might have stumbled upon us across the interwebs.
Lucky Yoda, this one's for you.
Lucky Yoda follows our Instagram now. And we have nothing even...
Try again?
We don't even have anything uploaded.
And Lucky Yoda found us somehow.
Day one fan. So thank you for
Lucky
your support.
Yoda, shout out to you. He had some numbers by his name, but I don't remember the numbers.
Hey, I'm Jada.
I'm Emmy.
And it's 11:30. Good Lord.
Since when? I swear it was 9 o'clock
I thought it was
seconds
just
ago.
10. Oh, no.
We were just... Anyway. It's
This is not
11:30, and we're filming our first ever podcast episode.
Yeah.
We actually...
No, this is actually probably our...
Yeah, I was going to get into that, but you cut me off.
I tend to do that.
We have tried to film this episode at least 3 times. Oh, Hannah's going to watch this too. Hello, Hannah. At work, my friend Hannah.
Oh, you're Hannah.
Anyway.
I was like, I already said Hannah.
We have probably tried to film this.
1, 2, 3. This will be take 4.
Yeah.
Of like, the first one we filmed was like 50 minutes. It was garbage.
It was
and
weird.
that was down on the pink couch.
And we weren't acting like ourselves.
Second try was funny. There were some
I
culturally
made some
insensitive jokes.
I made some weird jokes that I would never make on a normal day, and yet I made them in this podcast, and they were actually like a little bit...
They were really funny, but not probably the best content for podcast episode number 1.
Yeah, it was confusing. I don't know why I was making those jokes.
And then number 3 just wasn't as funny as number 2.
So it
here
was
we
just
are.
a mess, but now here we are, and this is number 4, and we're hoping it's...
4 times a charm, am I
We're
right?
kind of just winging it also.
We did not even discuss what we'll talk about today.
Nope.
We just said
Uncut.
action. Yep. So, what now? We ask ourselves.
Not yet. Yes. That is the question.
Yes. I got nothing. Pumpkin.
Oh, hell.
That's what I got.
Okay. Should we maybe like introduce ourselves?
Oh yeah, I'm Jada.
I'm Emmy. I was talking more than our names because we did already say that.
I know.
Should we introduce each other? Is that a little less awkward?
Sure.
I feel like that might be a little less awkward.
This is Emerson. She's 18. She'll be 19 in 2 months. She is a freshman in college, and she's presently studying biology because she wants to be an orthodontist one day. And she works at a soda shop because we live in the great old state of Utah. Wahoo!
Utah, people working. I've never told you about this. I was in Hope of America in 5th grade, and we sang songs about
What's
Utah.
Hope of America?
It's like this. I actually
sounds
can't
like
even
a cancer
explain it.
foundation.
It's like you go and you have like shirts and you make up the American flag and you sing songs about Utah. And one of them, do you want me to sing you a snippet?
No,
Okay.
just joking. Hit it.
Utah, people working together. Utah, what a great place to be.
Look at us grasping the base of these mics. Oh, like this. Eat your mic, go.
There's no better way to do this, I feel.
Yeah. Like
Can I take it off the stand, you think?
Yeah. Let's just screw it.
Utah, people people working together.
Wait, you know what we should do?
What should we do?
Is just take it off this and just hold the mic.
I feel like we're gonna accidentally press the
Mute.
Yeah.
Good thing it lights up, and then we can know if we did. This just don't mind us. Welcome to the podcast. We're just disassembling our mics and deciding our setup. Okay, now tell the folks about me.
Oh, hello everyone. This is my beautiful. Oh, also we're cousins.
Oh, wait, we
po-
didn't even explain the name.
We didn't even
Okay.
get into this.
So
Sorry,
our
guys. This is
podcast,
what the hell is happening?
just if we just grasp along the bottom area, well, then we're blocking the light now, and I'm afraid of the mute button and afraid of changing my light color. But then my hand is also blocking. Maybe just leave it on there. I think maybe leaving it on is the best option. Okay, so our podcast is called Just BC. It's got a little bit of a double meaning. It stands for just because, since this is just because, and then it also stands for just bestie cousins because
We are cousins.
whoa, I just said the word cousin too many times.
Well, it's
but
part
we
of
are
our
cousins.
title, so-
Woohoo! We're cousins. Our mothers are sisters, and it's awesome. And we just are like this, you know. So
Anyway, back to knowing about Jada. Sorry, don't mind me actively screwing my mic. That didn't
whoa, Emmy,
That sounded
chill.
awfully sexual. I'm sorry, everyone watching. Mom, if you made it this far, hello.
Mom, shout outs to you.
Okay, anyway, back to learning more about Jada. This is Jada, my beautiful cousin.
Hey, I'm Jada.
She is gonna be 22 in
A month.
yeah, not that far away. Anyway, she just graduated college in December, and she got her degree in marketing from
true.
UVU, Protect the Den.
Go Wolverines.
And we both go to UVU. I don't know if we said, well, she went to UVU.
I no longer attend there, but
She's from California. She moved here for college. She's from like Northern Cal. And I just tried
Cal.
Yeah, that was weird, and I'm sorry, everyone. That was really try hard, and I hated it. She's from Northern California.
That's how you know if someone is from California. People not from California will be like, "Oh, I love Cali." If someone lives in California and refers to it as Cali, they shouldn't be there. Like it makes
I don't think I've
internally
ever
wanna
said
throw
Cali.
up. Where did Cal come from?
I've
She's
heard
from
people
Northern Cal.
I've heard people say Northern Cal. Is that something I made up?
Yeah, I think so. There's like Cal State is like a college, like Cal State.
I don't know
Fullerton,
where I
Cal
got
State.
Cal.
Okay,
I think I was
proceed.
just trying to be cool. Anyway, her family still all lives. Well, her older sister lives here. That's not important. Anyway,
Here we are.
I was just getting into something else. She is a personal like assistant / nanny for this family. She's just working, doing that right now, and yeah, that's all I got on
Yeah,
her. You'll learn.
that's all she's doing right now.
What do you mean? Why is that bad?
I don't know. It just sounded like
It wasn't meant to sound. She does a lot.
that. I do.
Yeah, she freaking carries hard.
Shout outs, Lucy, if you're watching this. There's
What
no
up,
way
Lucy?
Lucy's watching
Oh,
this.
Lucy, I found.
Found a photo of her.
Yeah.
I'll text it to her. We're not
Okay.
going to show the.
Okay.
We're not going to show the pod that.
Okay.
FERPA. Wait, what's the one?
What the hell is FERPA?
That's some sort of regulatory agency. Not really quite sure which one.
What's a regulatory agency?
I think I was thinking.
What's FERPA?
Wait.
Help. Why did you just say FERPA? Why did you?
What's that one where you like can't talk about your patients or like when you work
HIPAA?
with kids? Okay, wait. What's FERPA? Can you look it up?
I would love to know.
Federal? No. FERPA.
I would love to know what FERPA
Maybe
is.
one day our podcast will be big enough. We'll be like, hey, what's that? And they
Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act.
Family privacy. I was right. I was literally so right. FERPA.
But HIPAA
But it
is...
sounds like FUPA. FUPA. Just because. That's not it.
I don't like the just because thing. That was weird.
Okay.
You can say it.
We're workshopping some bits, so don't mind. Yeah. FERPA!
Are you just going to start saying FERPA at any given moment now?
I don't even know, man.
I feel like that kind of became something you really loved.
I actually really like it.
I knew you did. The second it came out your mouth, I was like, yeah.
I'm feeling like we've got a good flow going, you know? Like, this is feeling like it's
Why are
going.
you rocking? You're like anxiously
I'm like this.
rocking.
La, 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 la.
Is my blue really aggressive right now? Meh, it matches Roku City.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, Emmy's really passionate about Roku City.
Love Roku City.
And that is setting the mood and the vibes for the pod.
That's why you're getting this lighting, is because Roku City is on.
Plus then these, I wish you could like, cheers. Yeah.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, thumbnail. Like that. Let's talk about
Help. Something in my eye.
I'm just honestly, my biggest podcast inspiration is gonna go ahead and be Brittany Broski. Have you ever watched an episode of the Broski Report?
Not a full episode.
I love her, and she just cracks me up.
She is very funny. I see clips of on TikTok.
She is spit it out.
I see clips on TikTok of her all the time, and she makes me laugh on TikTok. I just have never like sat down and like watched a full.
I've gone through phases
episode.
where I'll watch it like every week, and then like I haven't watched it in a little bit. But I just like, what's so funny too is like she's so brain rot, but at the same time she's like extremely intelligent, and will like look up like art history shit.
Brittany.
Like I feel like I turn on one of her podcasts, I'm laughing because of the stupidity, but then I'm also learning something about history or life.
Like it's like both. Like you're getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's not what this is. This is just straight stupidity. But I was just trying to think of like
funny.
other things that she talks about. Like when she talks about guys, like celebrity crushes. When she said, and I am gnawing at the bars of my iron enclosure, it really struck a chord in my soul. Let's come up with ways to like say like, I need him biblically, like a way to be like
I want him bad.
Yeah, you go.
Well, I can't just come up with that on the fly. All the way I talk comes to me on the fly.
So true.
We have some great phrases that you guys will begin to hear.
I need him so bad. I should be locked in a straitjacket. No, I didn't like that.
I don't love this.
It didn't really flow good.
No.
I wish we could just think on the fly like that. I can't do it though.
I said something today at work that like completely just like my brain like it just came out of my mouth. Like
That's
I
usually
didn't
how
even
words
think about
work.
it.
Oh.
Like my brain didn't tell my mouth to say that. It just came out of my mouth. And I'm trying to think of what I said.
It's probably like one of those like you had to be there.
It was so funny. And that's how
I just burped quietly, so I said, "Excuse me."
Okay.
Yeah, that was all. Just continue.
That was it. That was the whole story.
That okay. Yeah.
That was all. I just can't even think of what I said now. Anyway.
Make sure you're talking into your mic so the fans can hear all the important things you have to say.
Yeah, because I got a lot of them.
Yep. Like, for example, what is one of them? Yep. You heard me. Proceed.
That was sarcastic. I said I got a lot of them. That was fully sarcastic.
Maybe do you have one important thing to say?
The little guys are in the archives of my brain trying to figure something out.
They are sorting through the bookshelves.
They're on the ladders and they're scrolling through the library.
Yeah. We were
Try again.
One thing to know about me is I can't speak English to save my life, okay? And do I speak any other languages? No. Just English, but I have a hard time with it every single day.
Barely even the first language.
I do Help.
You're kidding.
Help.
Was that real or was that
Help.
fake? Let me know.
I don't have.
All right, so I'm gonna give Jada a second and let her kind of think on what she's trying to say in her brain. Because normally I know. Here's the thing: Jada will mess up words, and normally I know what she's trying to say. I have no clue what she's trying to say right now.
We're sitting here like I'm mute now.
No, yeah, let me take over.
This is me every 5 seconds. What I was. It's not even funny anymore, so we're just gonna move on because I just don't even want to revisit. I'm parched. Hydro-Jug, please sponsor us. We love you.
Hydro-Jug, listen to this story. I have to tell you. This isn't actually that great of a story. But basically, I got... Oh, sorry if that was really loud. I got a Hydro-Jug, and it got dented. And so I had Hydro-Jug send me a new one. And then that said new one, I broke the handle off of it.
Correction. I broke the handle.
Technically,
she loosened
started it. And that was all within the span of like a month.
Let's also explain what happened. She was not loving it because the straw wasn't lining up exactly where it needed to be, which, to be fair, I would be angry about that too. And so she would screw it on so super tight so that the straw would line up. And like even the grip, this silicone grip on the top was fading out. And so she was like, help me unscrew it. And I was yanking it by holding the handle and yanking it, trying to open it. And the handle just broke right off.
But Hydro-Jug, I still love you.
Big fans.
Like, no complaints, even though
the
that
fact that I could just
happened.
throw this on my bed and like it won't leak.
Hello?
Really so awesome.
What do you mean? That's the best invention of a water bottle ever. And Hydro-Jug was the first to do it. Everyone's copying it.
I did. I had the Stanley because you gave me one. And then I had a Walla for a little bit. A little better than Stanley, but nothing has matched Hydro-Jug. And the straw never has issues. Okay, this is not sponsored by Hydro-Jug, so maybe we
0%. I don't know why we would just went on a Hydro-Jug rant.
Not really quite sure. Anyway. Next, let's talk about...
I know how we feel about Hydro-Jug.
Now, you know, if you had some water bottle options, you know my preference. Hydro-Jug.
Yeah. I want like a sound effect.
Ooh, maybe once we get famous, I can do that.
Yeah.
We're not going to cut edits, but wait, maybe I'll just put sound effects in. That could be good. Well, on our first pod when we were name dropping, which let's
name dropping.
We're going to be name dropping. Maybe not first and last name, but first name. So
definitely a first.
Definitely first, then they'll know who I'm talking about. And let me tell you what.
We're not going to gatekeep and we're going to name drop.
Let me tell you what. I have got some shit to talk.
I don't have a lot of lore.
Goes. It's astronaut. From the last 8 months alone.
She's built up a lot of lore. She really has.
It's been a quite unfortunate run for me. For example, this one guy.
Let's get into it.
Why
not?
First 20 minutes, let's drop some lore. This guy I've been friends with since I was like 14.
This is a great story.
We made out, finally. I used to be in love with him. Anyways, we've just stayed good friends. And then in November, the weekend before Thanksgiving, we made out. And he was with me the whole night. It was great. Then he got weird. Then he was like make out buddies with this other girl at the same time. I knew about her. I don't think she ever knew about me.
And keep in mind when they made out, he was like, "Oh, I don't even really like her that much."
He was my date to a wedding.
With my friend or something like that.
He was my date to a wedding because we've been really good friends. And at the wedding, he said, "Oh, I don't really like her. I think I'll set her up with my friend. I think they would get along better. Like, whatever. I'm just having fun making out." And I said, honestly, gotta do what you gotta do. That was November. 4 months ago. They got engaged 2 days ago.
And he also stopped talking to her after they made out.
The audacity. They
hard launched in January. And they are engaged. And
she went home with him for Christmas.
They hard launched on Instagram January 9th.
Why do you know the date?
I have a really good memory with dates and numbers.
But you have number dyslexia, I thought. Or is it just the clock thing?
It's just the clock.
Counting? Okay.
It's just that.
Wait, one time we'll have to talk about OCD. Not right now.
Well,
but
that's
the fact that
only
you know the date was crazy.
I remember dates and numbers really good.
That's interesting. Yeah, then they just got engaged 2 nights ago. Yeah.
Enough said.
I just can't. Again, he doesn't talk to me anymore.
And she, like, it was weird.
Whoa.
I was gonna
Take a second.
basically this isn't all that important, but like Jada sent him like a text and he like didn't respond to it.
Oh, I was just trying to clear the air and been like, our friendship's more important. Like, I don't want the vibes to be weird.
And he like didn't respond to it and then sent her a reel. And then she was like, oh, so you have time to send me a reel, and then not respond to my text. Sends her another reel.
Left me on red for a week and then sent me another reel.
Like,
I said,
what do you mean?
I think I restricted him from DMing me.
And that's not even like, that's like skimming the surface lore.
That's like a more minor lore. Like, that's a pretty quick story.
Lore runs deep.
I wonder if any of my ops will watch this eventually.
Hopefully. What up, ops?
I feel bad for her. Maybe I shouldn't name drop on that one.
Yeah.
Actually, low-key with my lore stories, name dropping might not be the best because...
Well, now we just blue-balled them because we said we're going to name drop.
I'll name drop in quite a few instances, but like how... Because I want to be able to tell details of my story, and like the people that know me... Right. The people that know me will know who I'm talking about, but I don't want...
What does name dropping really do?
We'll come up with cover names for our stories. Like him, for example, I would call him Bob. And the girl, I will call her Emily.
I thought you were going to say something completely different.
Yeah, no.
I'll name drop. I don't care.
I just feel like maybe with those stories.
No, I see what you're saying completely.
Like for certain people that know me and that know like friends from home and such.
Makes complete sense.
I think things could get a little bit messy. Well, let's be so real. I've got about 3 real friends. The rest of them,
I've got 1 because all of them left me on missions. So
the other 2 haven't even left yet.
Yeah, but they're leaving.
Okay. What about Ellie?
I got 2. I got maybe I'm pushing 4. Not sure.
I got 1.
I got 3, maybe pushing 4.
Wait, what about me?
You're my cousin. You have to be my friend.
I don't, but I choose to.
You still have to kind of like me.
Podcast. Wahoo! Pizza night. Wahoo! That was good.
Was a good one, and that one didn't hurt.
Our best TikTok is on my TikTok, and
I reposted
welcome
it.
Welcome to pizza night. You guys should check it out.
We have a pizza oven.
Wait, this is literally fire. We've been filming for 23 minutes.
Okay, word.
Maybe you need to tell them like a little story now of sorts.
What lore do I have?
You could talk about the situation of when I'm going to speak in Ibe. Wybin Kai Bam Kai Bald Yaibu.
Oh, this was kind of crazy. Okay, so my best friend.
Secret language, we'll touch on that in the future.
My best friend, she...
You know what's actually funny is that a lot of people actually can speak that. So people
But what's that going to do?
So true. On all of our viewers on this episode. Hello!
We're acting like we're big and we're not.
But one day, we will be.
One day
and
this
then
lore will literally
back.
not be irrelevant. Or
it will not be irrelevant.
It won't be relevant is what I meant.
So true. And I'll have a hot man live. Yeah.
Hopefully me too. Hopefully I'll have Charles Leclerc.
So true. Hopefully I'll have.
That's the goal and that's the dream.
Okay, if you could pick one before your lore really quickly, just if you had to pick one person who's like famous.
Dead or alive.
Well, it would be Paul Walker then.
If Paul Walker
If it's
was still,
dead or alive, would it be Paul Walker?
Yes.
And then if it's only alive, would it be Charles Leclerc?
yes,
Okay, word. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. If Paul Walker was still alive, Paul Walker,
Yeah.
for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
He will always be number one
Mm-hmm.
because he was the first one.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that man when I was like 3 years old.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's fair. If I was picking realistically, like someone who's not as famous, it would be Greg Grippo from The Bachelor.
Greg Grippo.
I'm not sure why that just popped in my brain. I would date him so hard. He would hate to see me coming. Greg, please just give me a chance. But that's besides the point. If I had to pick like a big celebrity, I don't know who I would pick. I don't feel like I have any that I'm like obsessed with.
I have a lot.
I would say Jacob Elordi is so sexy.
I have a core 4 group.
Drew Starkey could do whatever he wanted.
Okay.
And I would say it again.
I have a core 4.
Let me just think.
There's lots of celebrities I think are hot, but there have been 4 that I have like hyper fixated on and have just never let that obsession go.
Let me guess.
Okay.
The 4 from Divergent.
Yes. We've already
Are we
named
including
2.
Paul?
Yeah.
Okay, Charles Leclerc. And then the 4th would have to be not Channing Tatum.
No. You're going to feel dumb when you don't get this.
Oh, shit. Oh, Morgan Wallen.
Yep.
Duh. Best friend. Wahoo. That was
wasn't
not
that
a good
good.
one.
That was...
Try again. Wahoo. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, word. Anyway.
I can't think. I have been loving Jacob Elordi, and I think Drew Starkey is so fine. But I can't really think of a whole lot of others. Always thought Dylan O'Brien is sexy.
I love Dylan O'Brien. Me and Kennedy, if you're watching this, shout out you. Me and Kennedy went through a very, very big Dylan O'Brien phase.
Yeah, that's fair.
When we watch, because me and Kennedy watch shows together. Always. And when we watched Teen Wolf.
Never watched that. Hear me out. George Tucker and Wade Kinsella.
Oh. Heart of Dixie, if you guys haven't watched it.
Which most people have not.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
underground. Underground.
Yeah, we're like totally underground for watching that.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know.
I
was just joking. I don't really feel like it's everyone's cup of tea. It's just cheesy.
It's just like a very good background
it's just a
show.
Feel good, little
too like
easy.
dramatic.
I love that show.
It's
With
like
every
Southern,
fiber of
it's
my
cute.
being.
It's a good show.
It would
Big
have to go
fan.
New Girl, Heart of Dixie.
For shows?
I'm not like really fixated on many shows. And there's not a lot of shows I feel like I can regularly rewatch. I don't think I'd ever get sick of rewatching New Girl. And
No,
I've
I
rewatched
never
Heart of
will.
Dixie a few times now. I don't feel like I could name other shows where I've rewatched them a lot.
That's fair.
Okay. Now rewind about 8 minutes ago. Go.
Okay, so my best friend. My best friend Sophie. Okay? She.
Like this.
What?
That was like a slap in the face. I'm just joking.
I can. Okay. You're
I'm
fine.
just joking.
You're fine.
I'm joking.
So my best friend Sophie, we've been friends with this one guy. We're gonna call him James. That'll make sense in a second.
I feel like I could guess, perhaps. Just go.
Okay. We're gonna call him James. We've been friends with James for a long time. Like, ran in the same friend group, whatever. So, last end of school year, summerish time, Sophie and James started liking each other and started dating. Problem was, James was leaving on a mission. Which, if you don't know what that is, because I realize that we live in Utah.
At this state, we're going to be telling a story for 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll speed it up. Anyway.
Sorry. I love it, though.
James was leaving on a mission, and so They started dating, whatever. They moved pretty fast, I'd say. Anyway, regardless of that, whatever. So James leaves on the mission. And
They dated for 3 weeks.
Sophie's heartbroken. So
he left.
I'm trying to be there for Sophie. And James is like being really good to her while he is out on the mission. Like every single week when they get to talk, he's telling her like, oh, like, you're the love of my life, whatever, all this shiz. Like, he's reassuring her a lot and doing all this stuff. Like, he had me get her flowers.
To be fair, they were really, really good friends. So it was the kind where the relationship kind of, like, was already way advanced because they already knew.
Because we were such good friends for so long. Like, we knew him for so long.
So 3 weeks does sound a little bit crazy, but it was...
But it was in a different context.
Yeah.
Vibe. Anyway, so he was really good to her, constantly reassuring her, whatever. And then he was out for like 6 months probably when this started happening. Maybe like 5 months. I don't know. And I had heard from like some of his friends that I still talk to that he was like struggling super bad. And like didn't know what he needed to do with Sophie. That's all I had heard. And so then I'm kind of just like sitting on that information. She's still really sad. Like she's not really like allowing herself to like enjoy college. Like she's just really sad about it and really torn up about it. So then I probably, after finding out that he was like struggling, I probably knew that for about a month. And then one day he texts me, being on a mission, if you don't know what that is, why am I acting like we're big? Being on a mission, it's a church like service mission, and you have a P day, which is when you can talk to your friends and family, and you only have a P day once a week. And so oftentimes me and him did not talk. Like we were good friends, and then he would just stop responding to me and never talk to me. But I was like, okay, it's fine. He's busy, whatever. Didn't really care that much. But he reaches out to me and he was like, hey, Emmy, I really need your help. And I was like, with what? Like, what do you want from me? And he was like, can I call you? And I was like, sure. And so he calls me and then proceeds to literally say some of the craziest shiz I've ever heard. Like, he was like, I'm trying to think of what he even said. I kind of forgot. But he was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to call Sophie crazy, but she's kind of acting like a little. That's word for word what he said. And he was like, I honestly thought that when she went to college, she would get a boyfriend so that I wouldn't have to deal with this. Basically telling me he's going to break up with my best friend and was asking me how to do it. And I was like, what? This is crazy. And I said, when are you planning on breaking up with her? And he was like, I don't really know. And I was like, okay, so what? This was actually Jada's idea. Jada carried right here. But I was really stressed about it, and I was like, I can't.
This was like in their thing. She kind of told me what happened, and I said, okay, you have to tell him, like, you can't sit on this information as her friend.
Because I was already stressed.
You got 1 week, and then if you don't tell her, I will.
So I gave him this kind of ultimatum, and he was saying, like, a bunch more crazy shiz.
Yeah.
I just kind of forgot. But he was basically, like, shit-talking my best friend to me.
Bruh, wild. It was just not good.
And he was, like, telling me that basically a lot of the stuff he had like said to her, because like literally that P day he was like, he sent her like this big paragraph about how much he loved her, and he was like, I kind of just feel like I have to say stuff to like make her happy, and like basically told me he didn't really mean any of it. Anyway, it was just this full thing. And so then I'm hearing all this. I was like, okay, do you know that you for sure want to break up with her? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, so I'm giving you a week. I'm giving you till end of next P day, or else I'm telling her. And so then the next P day comes around, the next week comes around, and
it was just a nightmare, pretty much.
Basically, like, ended it with her, and I went over to her house to talk with her about it, and I told her that he had called me, and I was like, I'm so sorry, like, he did call me and tell me that he wanted to break up with you, and she was like, wait, what? And I was like, what do you mean, what? And she was like, I didn't get the vibe that we were breaking up. I had to tell my best friend that she was being broken up with because this guy was too much of a pussy to actually say it.
Yeah, James, you pussy.
So that's a little bit of a lore drop just about how guys are stupid. And also, his mom was the one that told him to call me. which is crazy.
Mistake.
The mom is a therapist, too. So I'm like, what?
Someone should revoke her license.
Crazy. So I was like, why am I being dragged into this? What the hell? But now everything's fine. And they're broken up. And Sophie's better than ever. And
Living life.
I don't know how he's doing. I haven't talked to him since.
Also, I just did zone out a little bit. I hope the viewers don't think I was getting bored. I just know the story.
Sorry,
Detailed. I was present.
I tried to concise it a little bit.
Condense is the right word you were looking for.
But I feel like concise.
Concise it? That is not
What
a
does
verb.
concise mean?
Concise means short and to the point, but it's not a verb. I tried to condense it. I tried to shorten it.
Yeah.
Concise it.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's
Grammar police.
Yeah. So.
What other lore could we drop? Like minor lore?
Gosh, I can't even.
Should we drop some minor lore though? Like what are like?
We did just drop lore.
Okay, should we introduce ourselves some more? I don't know. What do you want? You come up with something.
Okay. Let's play that word association game where you say a word and then you have to find the middle word. Okay, let me think of my first word. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, flip flop. Okay, let me think. 1, 2, 3, summer.
Beach.
Summer, beach. 1, 2, 3, Mexico.
Damn it! What?
Warm Mexico. 1, 2, 3, vacation.
Tanning.
Oh,
We're so close. We're circling.
vacation tanning. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
Tropical.
swimsuit.
Damn it! I'm gonna kill the both of us.
Tropical swimsuit. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Bahamas. Fuck. Wait. 1, 2, 3, cruise. Ah! Oh, I'm ready.
I'm not.
Blue and cruise. I'm communicating telepathically.
That's not working.
Oh.
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3, ocean.
Ocean.
Yes! Woohoo! That actually is probably the longest it's ever taken to do that. I feel like we could do better. We were really circling.
That was lit.
I love when we do that. Okay.
I feel
Ready.
like I'm already bored.
Well, we have been filming for damn near 40 minutes.
No, but I feel like if I was watching this word association moment, I feel like I'd already be bored in the podcast.
Oh.
Like as a viewer.
Oh. Okay.
Is that just me?
No. Well, how do we spruce things up?
Should we interview each other? Just ask each other random questions?
I guess. Rapid fire.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You go first. Ready, go.
Jada, what is your favorite food?
Sushi.
Okay.
Or macaroni and cheese.
Really? That is like two very
love
different
mac
things.
and cheese.
That
Sushi is definitely my favorite. If I had like to do like a death row meal, it would be like ahi, just like raw ahi, and like some blue nami sushi. Oh, and spicy mayo. Emmy, tell the viewers your favorite colors.
blue, green, orange, pink in that order. I have been the biggest fan of blue for so long, and I
Yeah.
love every shade of it. And
So Drew, she does.
I very much so love green too,
Yeah.
like a bright green.
Yeah, so true.
Most people love like a sage green. Not me. I'm like a bright green
like
gal.
an aggressive
Like
green.
yeah. very passionate about colors.
Yeah.
I'm a very colorful person. You will not. Here's one thing about me and Jada. Polar opposites in like the way like our favorite colors. She's very much so more like neutral, and I'm very much so like colorful,
dark. Like for clothes, black.
Oh, you're talking about
for
you.
items, cream or beige. I'm wearing a black sweat set, and my bedding is cream. And
I'm wearing a pink sweat set.
Yeah, I just like. Yeah, I don't
This
know.
perfectly describes us.
Yeah, valid. Well, I feel like we've been filming for 40 minutes, so should we maybe wrap things up?
Sure.
Do you feel like this was a good one? Do you feel like maybe this... I think we could post this one.
I think so too.
I think we had some funny moments.
I think
we had some moments that were a little boring, but...
I think we can definitely be a lot funnier.
I would agree. I think I also am a little bit tired considering it is past midnight. What time is it? 12.
Just everyone that's watching this, we can be a lot funnier. We really do have
all
some
6
funny
of our
moments.
friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this. They already all know that lore, so that probably was a little boring.
Yeah, that's probably stupid for our 6 viewers, but anyway, we really just acted like we were hot shots.
I think
Okay, cute.
that is not what I think. I think that we were pretty funny. So I think sometimes maybe we just ramble a little bit too much in the stories.
I agree.
By we, I mean you. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to lay it out. Still probably only talked for like... Okay.
No, it was good. I think help. I think we just need to like just like okay. I think we just need to like switch things up and move a little bit quicker.
Okay.
You know, because I feel like we'll watch this back and I have some good laughs. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, are you feeling sad that I called you out like that?
No, it's not that deep.
Okay, just making sure. Anything?
The thingy isn't on all the way.
Okay. Anything else that you feel the
Yep. Try again.
viewers should know?
Viewers.
Them viewers.
Hey, viewers.
What up, viewers? It's me. Yeah,
Let's not.
maybe.
No.
Oh no.
Never.
We need to get a whiteboard and have new vocabulary on there. Remember I told you my idea the other day?
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that, but that was a really good idea.
Just thought that we should get a whiteboard, and all the time we see things or we hear phrases and we're like, oh my gosh, I need to incorporate that into my vocabulary. And then
Like
we
the
never
oh no
do.
thing that she just did is from
New
Girl.
Winston, the Winnie the Bish.
You'll probably hear me say "you're" a couple times. That's also from New Girl.
I started saying you're from Josie, I think, but Josie's never watched New Girl, so
It isn't said. It's said one time in New Girl, but I hyperfixated on it.
you're.
So
We have a lot of New Girl quotes up in these noggins.
yeah, we actually do. We don't use them often, but
Should use them more. Look, Lori, you get it.
we use that one a lot.
Yeah. Anything else you think them viewers should know?
No, you can come back for the next episode to hear more.
Should we maybe like decide on like a cool outro vibe we do?
What outro vibe are you wanting?
Should we
Like,
maybe
do you want to
sing
like
a song?
conjoin, say something?
Should we like sing him a song?
What song?
I don't know. We should just pick a song in your head and we'll both start singing at the same time.
That feels really weird, but okay.
But it's going to be good. I have my song.
I don't have a song. Give me 5 seconds. The only thing that's coming to my mind is rap. I'm not really ready to rap for you guys yet.
No, yeah.
That's kind of like a
Second
get to know
date
me
type
more
of vibe.
type thing.
Second date type of vibe.
No, yeah.
Okay, I have my song. Are you ready?
No.
Also, next time we probably shouldn't like lay. Like that feels like tiring.
Yeah, that felt really aggressive. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And
Oppa
it's
Gangnam
all-
Style.
I was singing singing All Right by Darius Rucker, and you were singing Gangnam Style. That was crazy.
I think that's a great way to go out.
And it's all right.
All right. Whoop a Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy
on
lady.
My feet
Whoop,
forever,
whoop,
and the eyes staring back
whoop,
at
Gangnam
me.
Style.
And it's all right, all right, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all I need, and it's all right by me. Thanks for watching the 6 friends that we have.
Yeah. See you next time on the Just Because podcast.
Oh, I didn't know you were wanting to say that together. I was busy doing a peace sign.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. See you next. Oh.
I was just about to say the Just Because
Yeah,
podcast,
okay,
but then I realized that didn't work.
Okay.
See you next time on the Just Because podcast.
Oh, we should end with finger guns.
Yeah!
And cut.
Goodbye.
I think that was good. What do you think? Keep your tongue in your mouth.
Sure.